Do you want to get well? Do you want to get better? And our answer is, I tried. It didn't work. Maybe it's a mindset na alam mo it is wrong. But you keep believing it over and over and over again. And maybe they are not. No one does. Ako lang palagi. Ano nangyari? And the living water came to him. And as Jesus was facing the man, Jesus asked him an unusual but very obvious question. Do you want to get well? Well, this is like an easy question to answer. But si Jesus po, sabi niya, ang tanong niya is, do you want to get well? At ito pong taong na ito, hindi po siya, he does not say, of course. Hindi ganun sagot na. Tingnan yung Bible niya, sumagot po siya na, of course, yes. Ano, ganun ba sagot niya? Hindi yun ang sagot niya eh. Instead, ang sabi niya, he started to make some excuses why hindi siya ma-heal. Why hindi niya marating yung pool na siya ang nakauna. At sabi niya sa verse 7, look at verse 7. I have no one to help me into the pool when the water is stirred. While I'm trying to get in, someone else goes down ahead of me. Maybe nagtatanong tayo, bakit gusto niya pumunta sa pool? Gusto niya maligo sa swimming pool?
How are you? I am under the water.
Bakit? Kasi alam niyo po, doon po sa Pool of Bethesda, meron pong isang belief that meron pong anghel na bababa galing po sa langit na who would come down and stir the waters. Guguluhin niya yung tubig. I do not know. Ang pagkakalam ko is, bigla na lang daw magbababol yan. Bluk! Pag magganon daw yung pool na yon ng water doon, unahan na yan sila na mutusmaw dito sa pool. Unahan sila na makarating doon sa pool because the first one who gets into the pool will get healed. Kaya ang iba nandun na sa tabi ng pool, ang iba nagtatakbuhan, basta ready na sila na to jump into the pool because the first one in will be healed. At siguro, totoo siguro, I do not know, I just deducting from everything, siguro, totoo din naman siguro na may heal because biruin mo, for 38 years, naghihintay siya doon. So, ibig sabihin, may nakita siyang na-heal. May nakita siyang pumasok sa pool, yung paglabas, healed na. So, he was there hoping. And maybe sinasabi niya, one day, I will have one day in my life na ako ang mauuna sa pool na yun. Pero hindi. 38 years. And so when Jesus says, do you want to get well? Hindi siya sumagot ng yes. He explained bakit hindi siya makarating sa pool. Bakit hindi siya dive into the pool. Yun ang in-explain niya. And what we have to realize is this, that oftentimes we sound like this man. Do you want to get well? Do you want to get better? And our answer is, I tried. It didn't work. And we settle. And ano yung, saan tayo nagsettle? Nagsettle tayo na sinabi natin, well, mauna siguro niya kung kapalaran. Well, maybe this is me. Well, maybe God made me this way. At yun ang inisip natin. We to make our excuses and start to believe it and make it our identity. This paralyzed man wants to go to the pool to get healing, but every day he has an excuse that kept him stuck on the porch. Somebody gets ahead of me. I have no one to carry me. I am alone. I am pushed aside. And I wonder how many of us does the something similar. Like you want to get better, but you are stuck hurting. Why? Because that struggle po natin sa buhay, that pain po sa buhay natin, that burden po sa buhay natin had become familiar. It becomes comfortable. It becomes normal. And you begin to identify yourself with it to be able to accept it. The struggle becomes a safe haven. It may not feel good, but it feels normal. Am I talking sense to you now? Pero sa pool po, there is healing. And it requires movement. It requires for that crippled man to go to that pool in order to be healed. It requires change. It requires faith. So doon po sa porch na yon, it allows you to rationalize the pain and struggle and accept it as normal, but the pool forces you to confront that one. This poor old paralyzed man for 38 years lived and believed the pain that he knew and the pain that he had struggled, meron pong healing that was possible. And some of us, we do the exact thing. We just kind of rest and excuse the pain that we have been experiencing for so long. Instead of continuing to seek Jesus for healing, that is very possible. Now, I do not know what it could be for you. Maybe it's a mindset na alam mo it is wrong. But you keep believing it over and over and over again. A mindset na sinasabi nyo, bobo ako. Hanggang dito lang ako. Wala ako'y pulos na pagkatao. Or maybe it is a habit that you know you should not do. Hindi mo dapat gawin, but na-rationalize mo, binigyan mo ng excuse. And now you keep doing it. Maybe negativity po sa isip natin. Nagiging critical tayo in everything. And it has become so normal. Ayaw mo yun, ayaw mo maging negative, pero palaging nangyayari sa buhay mo, you fight against it, pero nandoon pa rin yun. And you have no idea how miserable you are. Alam niyo, kapag negative palagi na sa isip natin, miserable talagang takbo ng buhay mo. At yung mga tao sa palibot nyo, is nagiging miserable rin. Sino bang natutuwa? I do not know. Many of us maybe have experienced people na very critical, very negative po sa buhay natin. Di ba nakakainis? Palagi lang, negative, puro negative, pero siguro. Nakakainis yun. Critical of everything. And it is slowly poisoning your soul. For some, it could be anger. You're always angry. You're always mad at everything. Bakit ka galit? Kasi ginawa niya yun eh. He did that. He did this. And maybe they are not. No one does. Ako lang palagi. And you live in anger. For some, the pain has been so real for so long na you just numbed it and rationalized the addiction or the unhealthy coping mechanism. Or maybe some of you, dumating na kayo sa punto na sinabi nyo, it is hopeless. It is the end. I am at the end of my line. And this is my fate. This is my destiny. Wala ng pag-asa. And so you just try to get through another day and live with it. Kahit wala ka ng tuwa, wala ng saya. Yung question natin, masaya ka ba dyan? Kapatid, masaya ka ba dyan? Masaya ka ba sa buhay mo ngayon? Is there something that is broken in your life? Is there something that you are holding back? Is there something that is not God's will for you, that you have just learned to accept it and live with it? You used to fight it. And now, in-accept mo na lang. Now here, the Spirit of God asking you with love and with grace, do you want to get well? Thirdly, I want you to think about this. Now Jesus is giving you the command to get healing. Now is the time for your healing. The paralyzed man thought that he could get to the water and that he would be healed. But hindi siya nakakarating dun sa tubig eh. Siguro isang ganun pan lang niya, wala na. Doon na yung nauna na yung isa. Now, kilala natin si Jesus, di ba? Ang dami niyang pangalan, no? Ang daming pangalan ni Jesus. He is called, sabi ni Jesus, I am the gate. Nakita niya yun sa Bible? Sabi niya, I am the gate. Sabi niya rin na, I am the good shepherd. Sinabi niya rin na, I am the door. Sinabi niya, I am the vine and you are the branches. Sabi niya, I am the lion of the tribe of Judah. I am the Alpha and the Omega. And this one, note this, he said, I am the living water. Anyone who take me or taste me or drink me, you'll never be thirsty again. Now notice, the man po, hindi niya marating yung tubig na kung saan po may healing. Alam niyo nangyari? The living water came to him. Ang tubig na mismo ang lumapit sa kanya. Hindi niya marating eh.